Hey guys, alright, so I finally filmed my how I scrunch my hair tutorial and how I use my bed head Boxy Curls Mousse. After I did my current loves video, I had so many requests to show you guys how I use this product. So I did, filmed the whole thing, and I do want to say that, I think I say this like 5 times in the video, but remember that everybody's head of hair is different. So take what you will from this tutorial, apply it to your own hair, but remember, depending on your curl pattern, how much curl you have, you know, how straight your hair is, you're going to get varied results. So, if you want to learn how I scrunch my hair and how I use this product, then keep watching. Alright, so, a couple things before I get started. Alright, one trick that I do is that I never comb my hair after I get out of the shower. Now, this is going to vary greatly between everyone's head of hair. If you have really, really curly hair, or if your hair is super fried, then you might need to comb it when you get out of the shower. But what I do is I take a wide tooth comb. When I have my conditioner in my hair in the shower, I comb through it. And then after I rinse my hair in the shower, I'll comb through it again. And then I squeegee my hair out with my hands, throw my hair up in a towel, and leave it in a towel, and I will not comb it again. The reason for this is because when I do comb it, I find that my curls get very stringy and almost like chow mein noodle-esque. Does that make sense? And I don't like that look. If you like that look, then comb away. So, try that. Now, I will say the top of my hair is where I do the most teasing and I do the most damage. So that can get a little tangly. So it's very important to comb it in the shower, and then I just shake it like crazy with my fingers to break up that kind of tangled spot. If it is out of control, I will try to comb just the top area, but I don't want to comb anywhere else. So if you're having problems with your curls looking funny, then try that. And I just want to stress again that my routine is going to work different on everybody because no one has the same head of hair, obviously. So depending on how much wave you have, how much curl you have, etc., it's going to look different. This is just what I do for mine. You can take the information that I'm giving you from this and try it to yourself and see what kind of results you get. All right, so I have my hair in a towel. I put it straight in a towel right away. I do my makeup, and then I take my hair down. All right, and then what I do is I just shake it all over. I'm going to flip my head over, shake at the roots all over just to break up my hair and kind of take out any tangles that I might have. Okay, as you can see, this is kind of the curl pattern that I have. I'm a little bit straighter on top. I have a lot of curl through the back right here, but on top and around my face isn't very curly. All right, so now, for the stuff that I put in my hair, I do put a lot of stuff in my hair. You can put less, you can put more. This is just what I do. You asked me what I did, so I'm telling you. And each product that I put in has a purpose, okay? So, first thing I put in is my argan oil, and this is a leave-in treatment. So this would be like your leave-in conditioner. I use about a nickel to a quarter size, really work it in my hands, and then I start at the bottom of my hair, my ends, and I grab it and just work it through. Once I get it all over my ends, I will flip my head over and pull it through my ends again. And I really only put this on my ends. Now I am getting higher up my head because I have shorter layers, so I'm getting my ends here too, but I'm not getting it close to the scalp. All right, so once I have that all over, I'm going to put in my leave-in protectant, and this is my Joico K-Pack. I'm going to do a couple pumps, really work it in your hands. This is key with any product you use. You just don't want to leave it in the middle of your hands and go to town because you're going to end with a big glob of gunk. Work it in your hands, flip my head over, do the same thing that I did with my argan oil, and just get that leave-in protectant all over. All right, once I have that in, I am going to do another step in a little bit, but I'm going to do that after I use the dryer, so I'll tell you about that in a minute. But now I'm going to put in some of my mousse, and this is the Foxy Curls mousse, okay? I'm going to shake this up. Put about a golf ball size, a little bit bigger than a golf ball, in my hand. I'm going to work this all over. Now, the first time I put the mousse in, I'm going to concentrate all over the roots because that's where I want the most volume. So once I have that worked in, I'm going to flip my head over and shake my hands on my roots. So I'm going to flip my head, put my hands on my roots, and shake it all over the bottom of my head, down here. All right, once I get that in, I'm going to do the same thing. Take my mousse, work it in, and I'm going to do that to the sides and the top of my head. Same thing. Shake it at the roots. You want to focus it on the roots as much as you can. You will get some through the rest of your hair, but you really want to work on the roots. I'm going to do it one more time. Work it in. And just go to any places that I didn't get the first time. Alright, so once you have that really worked in, you're going to take your mousse. And by the way, I've had my hair in a towel. I didn't do my full face of makeup. I just did like a light face. So it's probably been in a towel for 15 or 20 minutes. So it was probably 50% dry before I started doing this. Maybe not quite 50, maybe 30. You don't want to start putting your product in when your hair is sopping wet because it's just going to slide out of your hair. All right. I'm going to take my mousse again, same size, golf ball, work it in, and this is when I'm going to start getting on the ends of my hair. So I usually start on this side. You can start wherever you want. And I'm just going to start scrunching it into my hair. You don't want to get a huge palmful on your ends because if you get too much of this, it will get a little crispy. So what I like to do is I just like to put my hand on my hair and just start shaking it all over. Not focusing really on one area. I'm just kind of dispersing the product all over into my hair and scrunching while I'm going. Flip my head over and do the same thing on the underneath. You really want to get this product all over. And like I said in my current loves video, if you have super curly hair, you might not want to use this unless you like big hair because you might end up with a lion's mane. Alright, so once you get that product all over, I'm going to start drying. Now, what I do is I don't use the diffuser for the beginning. I strictly use my blow dryer just to get some of the excess moisture out. If you start using the diffuser early when your hair is sopping wet, you're not going to be like utilizing the diffuser. You're just going to be getting rid of water. Does that make sense? Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to flip my head over. I'm going to turn on my blow dryer. I'm using a G Pro. I'm going to flip I'm like running out of breath. I'm going to flip my head over and I'm just going to focus my blow dryer at my roots and I'm going to shake my head all over. So before I turn on the blow dryer, I'm going to show you. Flip my head over. I'm going to shake my hand like this all over my roots and dry it like this. And I'm going to keep my head upside down. I'm going to do this until my hair is probably 60-70% dry. So I'm going to do a little bit on camera, and then I'm going to finish it off camera. All right, so, has to be on first. Okay, flip my head over. Shake it at your roots. And the reason I shake it at my roots is to get me a lot of volume. If you stand here with standing face up or head up and blow dry it like this, you're just going to dry your roots down and get flat bedhead hair. And not in a good bedhead way. Alright, so after I did that and I got my hair about 70% dry, I'm going to use my diffuser. And the diffuser that I like is a Solis. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. S-O-L-I-S. It's a soft styler. It's big and huge. This is pretty universal. It fits on most blow dryers. Put that on. And then here's the trick with the diffuser. I'm also going to flip my head upside down again, but a lot of people, you'll just pull your hair inside of the blow dryer like this. That will work, but it's not as good as a trick that I know. Okay. A stylist that works with me, who has been in the business many, many years, taught me this trick. What you want to do is you want to use your fingers to walk your hair up into your palm and then put it in your diffuser. So what I mean by this is, okay, let's say I'm starting on, let's do this side. This side. Instead of grabbing my hair and pulling it into my diffuser, I'm going to walk my fingers up my scalp. So I'm going to take this chunk of hair, start at the bottom, and I'm going to walk it like this up to the top and then put it into the diffuser. Does that make sense? So you're almost like scrunching your curls up one at a time instead of just pulling it. All right, so I'm going to flip my head over. I'm going to grab this hair and I'm going to slowly, we don't have to do it slowly, but I'm going to walk it up and then stick it in the diffuser. And you can hold it there as long as you feel necessary. I usually do maybe 15 seconds at a time. I'm going to walk up another section. Alright, now, for these side sections, what I do is, I flip my head to the side, take my hair, walk it up. I'm walking all of this hair up, putting it in the diffuser, and then holding it. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Walk it up. Alright, so the last steps that I do are the following. I tried to film this already, but it didn't record, so I'm just going to kind of walk you through it. When your hair is like 95% dry, what I do is I do a layer of hairspray all over. So I'll take my hairspray. This is the Matrix Design Pulse. Spray this all over my head, and then I'll take my dryer and my diffuser, and I turn it on, and I just grab my hair again and put it in the diffuser for a few seconds, and do this all over my head to kind of lock in the hairspray. Alright, when I'm done with that, my hair is usually completely dry. If it's not all the way dry, that's okay. What I do is I take my BioSilk Silk Therapy. I use about a pea-size amount, really work it in your hands, and then once again, I'll shake it all over my hair, all over, focusing really on the ends to get rid of frizz and add shine. So, once I do that, I am done. Now, some people will straighten. Alright, so once I'm done doing the BioSilk Silk Therapy, I'm all done. You can flatten out your bangs if you want. I usually don't when I wear my hair wavy. If I do, I'll kind of flip them out into my waves, but I never do them really stick straight unless I'm having my hair like in a high messy pony. That's up to you. I personally think if your hair is super curly and then you have this stick straight bang that it looks ridiculous, but to each his own. So yeah, that's what I do to get my scrunchy hair. That is how I use my Foxy curls. You guys highly requested me to film this. So I hope you found it helpful. If you have any questions, let me know. And thanks for watching. Bye, guys.